Oh, geez. Sunny. All right, hi everybody. So today I am going to the Disney store and I'm going to be picking up one of the Disney designer dolls, which is the Alice in Wonderland and Queen of Hearts one. So the way that you get it is you have to go down to the Disney store at 12 o'clock p.m. and put your name into a raffle. And then they draw names and they only have a certain number of dolls, so they will only pull a certain number of names out of the drawing. And if your name gets pulled, then you're able to buy the doll. I'm gonna head down there now to put my name in. The drawing's gonna be at like 1 or 1:15, I guess. So I'm gonna put my name in and then I'm gonna end up meeting Samantha at the mall. And then we'll go back to see if my name gets drawn. So my closest Disney store is in Roseville at the Galleria, but there is also a store or Disney store in the Arden Mall down at Arden Arcade. So I'm gonna go to the Roseville one because that is closer and hopefully I can get it all there. If not, then I'll have to check and see if I can get one at Arden. What they've been saying is not as many people have been showing up as there is dolls available, so I might not have to worry about it, but we'll see. So out of the designer dolls, they had Cinderella and Lady Tremaine, Alice and the Red Queen, Belle and Gaston, and Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent. I really would have liked to get the Cinderella and Lady Tremaine doll combo, but I waited too long and didn't have a chance to. But that's okay because honestly, out of the 4 options, Alice really was my priority because for those of you who don't know, Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite stories and I like to collect Alice in Wonderland related stuff. So I'm really excited to get this particular doll for that reason. I've actually never gotten one of the designer dolls before from the Disney store, so this is gonna be a learning experience. But I'm pretty sure all you do is just go in and put your name in. So I'm just gonna figure it out. And I'm going to be meeting up for Samantha for some lunch in between while we're waiting. It's always weird coming to the mall earlier in the day because there's not really anybody here, but oh, here we go. Disney store. I'm really wanting this doll. I'm going to pick it up eventually. That's so cute. I really want to get that too. So apparently I got the days wrong and they actually released the Alice doll on Tuesday and it is now Thursday. So I went in there and I said, can I put my name in the drawing? And they're like, oh, the doll was released on Tuesday. You were supposed to come in on Tuesday to do that. My heart sank. But she stopped and she went into the back and came back out. They had 1 left. So I'm chalking it up to fate. I'm saying it was fate. I was meant to have these dolls. So anyway, I'm super happy because I got the last one. My negligence and not paying attention to when I was supposed to come in to get the dolls. But I just can't stop smiling because I'm super happy right now that I was able to get it. It was the last one and it looks great and I'll show you guys later in the video. But right now, I'm going up to the food court so that way I can meet up with Samantha and we're gonna have lunch and then we'll go from there. So we just stopped by the Thai place right there. You can't really see it. Wait, zoom in. I'm not good at doing this reverse. Yay, that one. That Thai place right there. So we just got some lunch from there and we're gonna take it back with Samantha, by the way. Hi. I should have recorded when I told her that the doll that I had was the last one because she was expecting to come meet up with me and then we were gonna wait to pick up the doll until they do the drawing and everything. So, but her reaction was precious. Can you reenact? I was like, there was only, no, I was like, can you believe it? This is the last one that they had. Oh. It was something like that. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna head on home and eat our lunch, and then later on I am going to not unbox the doll, but I'm gonna take her out of her little casing so you can get a closer look and show you the doll. So anyway, see you in a little bit. Okay, you guys, here is the doll collection, the doll set here. This is the box that it comes in. This is actually the bag that they give you. So they have a special bag when you buy one of these designer doll sets. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's shaped perfectly to fit the doll set and everything. And it has the pictures of each of the other possible combinations you could have gotten. So anyway, this is the outer box that it comes in. This slides off, and I'll show you that in a second here. But here at the top, it says Disney Fairy Tale Designer Collection. And then it has a picture of the characters of the dolls that you had gotten. And this is the scene from the movie where the Red Queen is getting Alice to curtsy. So down here you have the little placard that says Alice and the Red Queen. And that's actually plastic, and it's part of this bottom part here. So it's not attached to the box. So that actually will stay there when I take the box off in a second. So on either side of the box is the same picture, just without the thing at the top. Instead, it says Alice and the Queen of Hearts Disney Store exclusive up here. And then it says something in another language, probably French, I don't know. But anyway, and on the back here, it says Alice and the Queen of Hearts, and it talks about the collection itself, and it has it in 2 languages there. So if you want to read what that says, I'll go ahead and leave it here for a second. You can pause the video and go ahead and read through what it says. And then as we move down here, you've got the same picture again, but it kind of talks about the different aspects of the dolls and their outfits. And once again, each of the little sections here, I'll go ahead and leave it for a second. So if you want to pause, you can go ahead and read through, if you like, what each of these says about the details about the doll and their outfits. And what I like about this is this artistic drawing here of the characters. It's a recreation with the details, like all the flowers on her apron and stuff, that to mimic what is on the actual doll, which you'll see here in a second. All these extra details, like the embroidery and the swirls and designs that are in the fabric, is actually not in the original cartoon, because the original cartoon was not quite as detailed. It was done back in the 50s, I think 1959, I'm not sure. But anyway, so that is the outer casing there. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set the camera down for a second, so that way you can see the outer layer just kind of slides off like that to reveal the dolls in their case. So you've got this really nice clear plastic, hard plastic box case to display the dolls in. And like I was showing you, you've got the little placard here that's like a gold color, and it says Alice and the Red Queen. And I like this base. It's this is all 3D embossing. It's black background, and then this is kind of like a texture that's been painted over with the gold. And I'm going to show you the back of the box first, and then we'll take a closer look at the actual dolls. So on the back of the display case here, it says Disney Fairy Tale Design Collection again. It once again has the picture of Alice and the Red Queen. And then of course it says Alice and the Queen of Hearts, Disney Store exclusive. And then back here you get a certificate of authenticity. It says, part of the Disney Fairy Tale Designer Collection, our limited edition Alice and Queen of Hearts collector doll set was designed by Disney Store artists and carefully crafted to capture the timeless endless struggle between good and evil embodied by these legendary characters. Sure to be a treasured keepsake for years to come, this doll is limited to 6,000 produced worldwide. So they only made 6,000 of these, and this particular set is number 1,666 of 6,000. So that's the certificate of authenticity. I like how it has, in each of the corners, it has the card suits there, and the other ones are covered up because they're behind the cardboard there. But yeah, going back around here to the actual dolls. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Alice. So looking over here, now I'm not gonna take the plastic case off. I know that you can do that and there's a way to put it back on. I just don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and record the best I can through the plastic. But here is Alice. And as you can see, she does have rooted eyelashes. I think they did a really good job on painting her eyes and her makeup. Very minimal makeup. Her hair looks beautiful. It looks super smooth, and it's the right color blonde and everything. She's got that ribbon in her hair. She has her blue dress with her white colored apron here. Now, I'm gonna come over here to the side where you can see a little bit better. In her dress, the fabric that they used has all these like floral designs, kind of like a shadow of the floral kind of printed onto the fabric, which I think is a really pretty design and a fun little touch that they added. On her apron, it also has all this embroidery and all these flowers, and in some of the flowers you can see there's little like gems that are encrusted in the details as well. So I think that that's also a really pretty touch. Overall, I think they did a really good job at catching Alice's likeness from the original movie. As you can see, the doll is articulated, I'm assuming at her shoulder as well, but also at her elbows and her wrists, and then it looks like also her head probably moves. I've seen other people who have taken their doll out of the case say that she has the classic bend and snap kind of rubber, like what we call the Barbie legs, where you could bend and it would just kind of snap into place. So she is wearing her white stockings as well as her cute little black Mary Jane shoes, just like she is in the movie. Under her dress, it's hard to see, but she is wearing a petticoat. So I just, everything about this, I think what makes it so great is the detail, the amount of detail that they put into this. Moving on to the Queen of Hearts. Up here, I love the face mold of this. She looks just like the movie, first of all, and I love the fact that they got her smiling, at this particular iconic scene where she is, teaching Alice how to curtsy, and she's not like angry and crazy yet. But I think she's really, really pretty. She also has rooted eyelashes, as you can see. So she has actual eyelashes and minimal makeup. Her hair is really neat. You can see she's kind of got the bun that sticks straight up and has a red ribbon in her hair, and then has this beautiful crown that is made, and it looks just like the crown here in the picture, in the artwork. So she does also have some earrings. They are molded on and painted, and her body looks to be like the Ursula doll that they came out with a few years ago, that is kind of like a plush, or like a soft plushy kind of body with just a plastic head and hands, which is okay, especially since this is just for display anyway. But anyway, going down to her dress, I think her dress is gorgeous. I love the fact that it's got the half and half. Like this side of the dress is red, that side of the dress is black, and then for the heart bodice, it's switched. And then also for the cuffs, the ribbon around the cuffs is also switched. I just thought that was a neat little detail. I have to watch the movie again. I don't think that it was like that in the movie, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it to see. The dress up here at the top has this kind of ruffled collar that stands up perfectly. Once again, just like the artwork. And the collar does have a lace trim around it as well. I love the heart bodice that they have on here. It kind of looks like it's just an applique It said it's a bodice, so it should wrap around almost like a, you know, a full bodice does. But I don't know, I think that if it wrapped around, it wouldn't have the heart shape as much. So I do kind of like the way that it's shaped right here. And once again, she does have all this additional detail added to the fabric, printed on. You've got all these swirls, and then they've also added some extra little embroidery details on the dress as well for extra detail. On the heart bodice, you can see she also has some little embroidery and these little gems that have been encrusted all over her bodice as well. And then she's got this kind of like tulle material or chiffon kind of gold cuff coming out. Moving down, she does have an accessory here. She has her little heart scepter, which I think is gorgeous. I really like this. It's just kind of a short little staff, and it has that big old heart gem there at the top that's kind of wrapped in gold. For her dress, she does have this under skirt here that's gold, and it's trimmed in like a gold lace. Underneath here, I can't really get that good of a shot, but you can see that she is wearing some red pumps. It's not really focusing the way I want it to, but you can see she's just got some simple red pumps there for her shoes. And it looks like she's kind of floating. They have her lifted up off of the ground a little bit, but I think it's just to make her look even taller, to make Alice look younger. That's another thing. I really like the fact that they did like the classic Alice. They didn't make her look like all of her other dolls that they've come out with that I've seen in the past like 10 years, I want to say, have all been like an adult version or a grown-up version of Alice, or like a teenager version of Alice. So I really like the fact that they made her look the way that she looked in the cartoon, which is a child. So I don't know. Overall, I love the detail of this. I think that they did an amazing job. I am super happy that I got this for my collection. This is gonna be the crowning jewel of my collection. So I'm super happy about that. All right, that was it for this video. I'm so happy that I was lucky enough to get the last one that they had at the store. I'm so glad that I went today and that I didn't put it off. I'm kind of mad that I got the day wrong, but that's okay. It was fate. I was destined to have this doll set, and I'm just really happy that I was able to get one. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, let me know by hitting that thumbs up down below. And if you guys want to see any other doll reviews, make sure to check out my channel. Anyway, I have a few other videos that are going to be coming up for the month of October, since it is coming, you know, Halloween is coming up here pretty soon. If you want to see those, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. And anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. She's gonna watch me record the video. Okay. She has the classic bend and slap